Hey guys, just an update on the drastically pruned jade plant here. Some things I've done to it since the last time is I kind of repositioned. Before these two were more like this. I've kind of made the thicker one the main trunk and have one lean to the side. Um, Watching the old video again, there are some things that I thought I could have probably done a little differently. The main one being I should have probably left um, the center branch long, but now I'm looking at this, it looks like it might have been leaning to the back too much, so nothing there. You can see the leaves, how big these leaves are compared to the other crassulas. These are quite big. It's doing well. It is putting out a lot of new growth. However, it's winter, so I don't expect it to be, thriving or just flushing out. So I have been dealing with a mealybug infestation for all my plants, which is very annoying. They put out, they spray sap all over the place. My kaffir lime tree just has this syrupy sap all over. I don't have the means to clean or spray, so I'm just manually removing them with a small brush. But that's kind of just reducing the effects of the bugs instead of eliminating them. I know I can't eliminate them until spring, so do what I can until then. But they definitely affect the growth of your plants. They definitely make a mess and can be pretty annoying if you have a lot of plants because you can't get to all of them. If it's a small plant, I could probably manage. Take it into the bathtub or something and just spray them down with alcohol, which is safe for animals. They do okay, but they don't really eliminate the problem. So a pesticide or a bug spray is required. What I like to do is use a hose with a strong jet for the plants that you can spray a strong jet and just kind of spray them all off. Once you have them outside, the natural predators kind of get to them. But yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, and that's all I can do right now for the time being inside in winter time. But you can see it's doing well, branching out. It's got good branching here. You can see it's got a lot of branching. It's due for probably another prune just to get that ramification. For some of the branches, I don't want to prune all of them because I kind of want to just have it grow. It's getting to a point where some of the branches are drooping, so that's another reason for the prune to kind of lighten the load on that branch. But yeah, it's doing well. I did some carving here too on the branches. As you can see, before it was just a straight cut, so it looked a little weird. Cut it into here. It looks a little sunken in. You've got a plan for that, but this is okay. Eventually, it will scar over, and we'll get this better flow transition here. So I did that for some of the other branches. Besides that, rotating this, of course. But yeah, it's doing well. For those who have commented and asked about, drastically pruning their own jade plants, I say go for it. As long as the plant is healthy, the roots are good, you don't have any root rot, it'll bounce back in no time. Mine had some setbacks and it still bounced back. So I'm sure if your plant is healthy, has good soil, your water regimen is good, I don't see any issues with pruning it back as much as you want, even to a stump. Again, remember these roots so easily from a cutting when they have no roots, and they bounce back just fine. So if you have roots, having no foliage is not an issue. Just go around here, show you guys some more angles. Right now, the only thing that I don't like is how flat the top is. Waiting for it to kind of grow up here, and then we can get more of that triangular shape. I think that was one of the things that looking back I should have probably thought about. However, with how these branches are, there's just an empty space here. So unfortunate that the strong growth on this guy was on this side instead of this side. Luck of the draw, I guess. If this branch was over here, it would be perfect. You'd get that triangular shape. But it happened to be on this side, and now we just have to work with it. We're gonna have to wait for this branch to continue to grow up, 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 and reach its peak. So that's where that pruning is gonna help. I'm gonna prune this branch back down, prune this side, so that all the growth is going to be concentrated in the middle, hopefully. And if I don't prune the middle one, it's gonna keep getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and eventually become the main leader. So that's what I have as an update for the drastically pruned. As you can see, it's still doing well, and it's going to continue to grow and get better. So it's a work in progress. It takes time. If you want to shape your trees, your plants, it's definitely a game of patience. And you're basically working at the pace that the plant allows you to. So just have patience. It's gonna look bad for a while, and for those who can't stand their plants looking like that for a long period of time, then I wouldn't recommend you pruning it and just leaving it the way that it is. But I've also I know people who aren't satisfied with their plants for a long time because they see it, it's beautiful, they buy it, bring it home, it's no longer beautiful, they sell it, get a new plant, and that's not me. I like to put in the work. I like to see what I can do with it, and the enjoyment is the process and not just the end result. But there you have it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.